Hello, welcome to Tinks Invest. We're talking about investing, finance, and professional development for today's systems only. The investment I'm going to talk today will be Ethereum ETH. It's my third posting as of today. Respect to recording time of 4:36 p.m. on Eastern time. Ethereum currently $4,139. Down about 6.79% so far. On the overall crypto market and the equity market is relatively down today. Beside XRP, seems like it's just kind of hovering, right? With the earlier surge that we experienced, obviously microly driven by XRP specific catalyst. The overall market is relatively red today, right? And as we heard, sometimes around like 2 p.m. or 1:30 p.m. on the Eastern time, the Evergrande news with respect to the Chinese real estate developer, right, Evergrande and Kaiser, were notified that they are not able to make scheduled US dollar bond payments. So it seems like the default among the Chinese real estate market is further worsening. And this is a black swan news that we were not expecting. We thought that Evergrande was already kind of subsided or reviving a little bit. Seems like it's still, not going anywhere. It still seems like it's still worsening. In addition to that affectation, we are also expecting the CPI report that's coming out tomorrow. So based on the investor sentiments that we've seen across the market ever since the market opened today, is leaning more towards more of a pessimistic sentiment so far. Combined, with the 3 consecutive, or 2.5 to be honest, for crypto, 3 days for equity of buying pressure ever since the sell-off that we've seen last week, right? So it seems like we're normalizing combined with a lot of uncertainty. Also, the fourth mixture of the equation is the COVID variants, right? The Omicron news seems like it got, worsened again with, someone that's 16 years old, 18 years old in their respective states reporting that their cases seems like it's further getting more cross-contaminated or again. So all of these affectations drive the current translation in the sell-off that we're seeing in front of us right now. So I'm going to dive into the technicals first before I go into the news. So with respect to recording time of 4:38 p.m. on Eastern time, Ethereum currently $4,141, about 6.74% so far. We are currently hovering above the $4,000 mark, right? But real level is 4,150 per our technical analysis. So the 4,000 is a critical level, right? We are at a relatively okay level. I remember it was like in 44 out of 70. So we're at the neutral slash, normal level, not oversold, not overbought, just at the optimal level, right? So in terms of incurring risk right now, would this be an okay level to buy? I think why not, right? If you want to hold it for a long term, this is a logical level for you to incur risk. The other one is on Bitcoin with respect to down about 5.22%. We are at the cusp of basically breaking. We have broken basically the 47,900, which is technically the real level of consolidation, but you could see clearly we broke that. So as we break further down, right, which I don't foresee to be quite severe, depending on the CPI report comes out tomorrow, and the weekend affectation, remember, so that's like the 5th catalyst. We are at a relatively oversold level already, right? So I think the bottom is technically maybe 40,000 if we even see more worse sell-off, right? The most would be 37,000. That would technically be the bottom. I think by then it will be an extreme oversold level. Because we'll be drilling oil when we are basically at the 30 out of 70, which is extremely oversold. So I don't really see 35,000, 20,000. I think that will be absurd, especially in the near term, especially not within the next couple of weeks, right? Because that will be just a huge outlier onto driving sell-off across crypto. With respect to Dogecoin, we are still at a good level, 29 out of 70. So good level to buy in current risk right now at the 17.21. Anywhere from the current level to 15 cents is still a good level. Cardano is we broke below 134, so that means we are either going to go 120 or 130, which is a flat number. That's why we're staying around this level. Just because of comfort, right? 130, 120, 110, right? So right now it's not terrible because we're at the cusp of like basically at the 30, exactly oversold, right? We're really oversold right now. Solana is down about 5% right now. I think ideally anywhere from 154, 133 to 113 is still the dip for us. XRP is up about 1.35%, still lingering on because of the oversold that we got depleted so severely to, right? We were at the 60 cents, right? Which was way below 20. We were at the 25. Like way below 25, I would say even 19 at one point, right, when we're at the 60 cents, right? So with that, it obviously will drive the extreme V-shaped recovery. This is not even a V-shape. This is like a straight up down. So it's like a 1, basically. Like an arrow rocket just goes shot straight up, right? So basically, we're contemplating we go up to 88 cents or 78 cents. So anywhere from 88 to 69 is still a dip for us, right? Polkadot is down 7.5%. Anywhere from current level to 25 is still the dip for us. ALGORAND is down about 6% right now. So anywhere from 160 to 150 is still the dip. So ideally, right now, it's not a terrible level to incur risks. Shiba Inu is down about 6% right now. Anywhere from 2,900 to 900 is still the frame that I will incur risk at. Polygon is selling off because whatever goes up really fast comes down just as fast. So ideally, anywhere from 175 to 143 would be the dip. 120 even better, right? Because these are like substantive consolidation level that will leap down to if we're going to sell off from here. AVAX at hovering 85 right now is basically contemplating, do we go down to 81, which is the first consolidation level. 81 to 60 is still the good frames that I would incur risk at. Like this is good frames and we're getting there shortly with the 41. So if you think that we're going to go down to like below to oversold, I think 81 to 60 would be a good level to incur risk at. So with respect to the news front, let's just dive into the news real quick. So the first one's on MarketWatch about 1 hour ago. Why Bitcoin may face another 20% plunge in coming weeks as risk is heightened. I think 20% plunge is relatively abnormal because with the oversold level, I think 37,000 is very, very unlikely because like that's basically 2 major resistance level that we have to crack, right? First one we've cracked earlier, I would say last week at the 52 to 47, 43, 40, 37, 500 is technically the next level, right? So we are very oversold right now. I think 37 is really to scare people away, to drive more fear. I don't think this is very logical, especially not in the next week or so. But really contingent on the 14th and 15th, right? If we actually hear something negative around crypto, inflationary pressure, COVID's getting worse on the FOMC meeting, yeah, we could probably get there. Like a really, really flash one though, but not it's not going to gradually go there. Let's just put it that way. The next one's on Decrypt 1 hour ago with respect to the Evergrande Kaiser default news that broke out, right, which subsequently translates into the tumble that we see in front of our eyes right now. Not just crypto, but across the entire market, right? And then the next one is talk about on Bazinga 3 hours ago, talk about Board A 5819 sold for 169 Ethereum. So this is like a picture of a monkey with leopard prints, and he's like smoking a cigar with like a police hat on for 169 Ethereum. I guess so. And then the next one is on Bazinga. This is the last one with respect to anonymous crypto wallet, moves about $86 million worth of Ethereum today. Seems like more whale activities that's percolating that don't know their incentives, but it seems like there is some activities going on among whale investors. So with respect to risk management level, these are the levels that I would ideally dollar cost average at. I think we are in the frames of a lot of the coins that we identified so far. A lot of good buying opportunities still. Again, right, when everybody's really fearful or panicking, that's when you should be buying. When everybody's being greedy, everybody's super happy, saying pump, pump, go up, up and away, that's when you should be taking some profit, right? It's the logical thing to do. All right, appreciate you. And by the way, like if you look at my background, you see that? It's so dark out already. It's only like, what time is it? It's like not even that late right now. It's like 5 or something right now. And it's already like so dark. I mean, New York is like the daylight saving thing, but look at how ominous that looks like in my corridor. Anyways, I should have closed the door, but that looks a little weird. Anyways, really appreciate you for dropping by again. And yeah, let me know if you have any specific questions. Happy to address them. And stay tuned for the club. Take care. Bye.